Hey, what's up? My name is Greg Wood, and when I first tried to start making money online, I was working two different jobs, actually on two different farms. I'm from central Pennsylvania, just like a really small area. About 6,000 people were in my town, and there was a lot of countryside, a lot of cows. It was actually really nice, just not really much going on. And anyway, I was doing all of that. And when I try a bunch of different things online because I would always, when I'd get off work, I'd come home and I'd always try to like check out different websites for information on how to make money online. And I'd see like the late night infomercials and stuff like that of how to make money online with a website or you don't even need a website, stuff like that. I didn't really know how to do it at all, but I would always keep coming home and keep trying to figure out some different way to do it. And I didn't really have a lot of money at all to get started with it because I didn't like a couple different problems. I would go to work and I'd get there at work at like 5 in the morning and I'd work till about like 5 or 6 in the afternoon, like just throughout the whole day. And then, actually after that, I would go around and mow grass for like mow my neighbors' yards, like all around my neighborhood. So like I was working all the time, but I never really had a life at all, really. And the money wasn't really that great either. At the one job, I got paid $6 an hour, and that one I did. I was a foreman at a fruit orchard that I would just pretty much go through and bring all the fruit from down in the orchard back up to the sorting house, and then go through everything there, and then go to the market then a couple times a week to sell it at my state capital at the big farmers market. And then my second job was actually pretty good. I got paid $10 an hour for that, and I got I was doing deliveries around to all the different auction houses that would sell that would auction off like produce to just like a couple of like the different country stores and things like that around because the area that I'm from is pretty spread out. Like it's just a bunch of different small towns kind of. And anyway, enough about my past. So yeah, when I started trying to make different things work online, I would try different systems. Or when I'd get a little bit of money together, I would go and like try to buy like a system or whatever they were promoting that was like supposed to work or supposed to like work for me or something like that. And it would seem like really simple at first, but when I try to get into it, um, it would always seem to me like there was a bunch of like hoops I had to jump through or red tape I had to like figure out or whatever. Particularly with like Google AdWords when I first started, because I was like, oh, okay, this is cool. I get to get traffic immediately and get traffic and start making money immediately and all this stuff. And like when I try it, it's like I had to worry about like my quality score and if I had enough pages on my site and like a bunch of other different rules that it seemed the way that it was pitched to me or sold to me was like something that was like really simple, but it didn't really turn out to be. And excuse me, sorry. Uh, so like when I kept trying different stuff, then I was like, okay, well maybe I could get like free traffic, so I wouldn't have to pay for traffic because I wasn't really making that much money. And the stuff that I did try to get to work for paid traffic never really it didn't pan out for me immediately, and I didn't really see results. So I was thinking, okay, I lost a little bit of money here, no big deal, whatever. Like I'm still working, I can try something else later, or if there's like another product that comes out, it might be easier or something like that. And I, I never really got that to work. And when I started doing like what made me successful online, and actually what I'm still currently do to this day, I just kind of stumbled upon it. Like I would try like thing after thing after thing after thing after thing, and nothing did really work until I started doing this. And I didn't really like when I first started doing it. I did really well. Like it started out really small, but then when I first started like really getting into it, I made about it was like a little over 6,000. It was like 6,100 my first month. Or no, it was yeah, it was 6,140, I think. Something like that, like right over 6,000. And that was enough for me to just like that was way more money than I could comprehend at that point. And actually, then my second month doing it, I made like I generated nearly $16,000. It was like 15,900 something, like right under $16,000. And after I did that, I just completely quit doing everything. I stopped going to my other jobs, stopped working outside, and now like I just like even now I just work at home, and that's all I did and all I do. And I didn't really get why nobody else was talking about it, or seen it why I hadn't seen it like advertised on infomercials or anything like that before. And uh, I don't know. Like even still now, I don't really get it. But like now, I'm starting to hear like that Google apparently accounts for like 20% of the traffic online, and then what I'm doing is part of like the other 80% of traffic that's out there online. But that's the part that nobody really talks about, it seems, because I never really heard of it before. And what I do now, I just kind of stumbled upon and then kind of got better at it as I went and started making really consistent money and still make good money doing it. Overall, I've generated a little over $1.2 million dollars. And I grew a list too on top of that, like an email newsletter list of a little over 66,000 people. So, yeah, that's about it really. That's pretty much like how I started, and that's it. Like with this, like with what I do, it worked for me, and I think the reason it worked for me it was something where like I didn't have to go through all the different rules and all the different things that I would see on Google or the other search engines, or for like some system or product I'd buy online or whatever that was like supposed to work for me or whatever. It was just like a way to get traffic, and a way to do it simply. And like it was a couple different things. The traffic was on demand, and I could get it fast, and it didn't have a bunch of rules with it either. So it was like kind of all those things combined that I think that's the reason why I was actually, yeah, that is the reason why I was able to succeed, because it didn't take me a lot of money to start, because I didn't have a lot of money and I didn't really have any time. It was one of those where like I'd try a bunch of stuff online, but it'd be like overnight time, or like I'd wake up a little bit before I went to work to try some stuff out. Um, but that's about it. I think that's why I was able to be successful. It was just it was really simple for me. And like I don't know, for me, I was working two jobs and trying to do like handyman work around and stuff in my neighborhood. I dropped out of school, like the typical story or whatever. But yeah, I mean, now life's really good. I work from home. I pretty much work whenever I want. And I love doing it because just the traffic is unlimited, and you can pretty much get it on demand and do what you want. And it's actually a lot of fun, like trying to figure it all out. And like not so much like figure it out, but like put all the pieces together, and like just really see what you can do, because it's not one of those things that it's like something really complicated, or like a big prepackaged system or something like that. It's more just like kind of a set of steps that I follow, and just that's what I do to this day, just to make money. And the money is really good, and it's really consistent, and there's nothing else that I could be doing that like offers me this lifestyle, and the amount of money that I can make too with it is crazy. So I don't know, that's about it. So that's about me, and yeah, life's good now. So that's all. Thanks for listening.